Injuries in the outdoors can be absolutely devastating, and on top of the injury, if you are lost or stranded or have to spend a night unexpectedly in the woods, it can make that situation absolutely catastrophic. So today, we're gonna look at a few skills that in a bad situation that gets worse will help you. These things, our hands, our arms, our feet, our legs, all super useful when we're in the woods. Like, we're always using them, right? But what about if you injure something? Like we injure our arm, it becomes useless, okay? We have to put it in a sling, or it's cut, or we cut tendons accidentally and we have no function anymore. And then we realize it's cold, we need a fire, we need to start to warm up, we're becoming hypothermic, and we can only use one hand. And the only thing we have is a knife and a ferrocerium rod. And we know to use these things, we need our both hands, okay? Unless you know this tip. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to ignite our tinder source, which in our case is a little bit of birch bark. Now remember, when this begins to ignite, we need our fire lay close. We can't take this and transfer it too far away. We can also just start this as our fire lay if we would want to, okay? So you gotta make that decision depending on your scenario. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my knife and I'm going to angle it, okay, across this piece of wood. So what you can see with this now is the spine of the knife is facing the camera. So if I stand the knife up like this and I roll it back down, spine of the knife is facing the camera, the point is up. It's important that the spine is off this piece of wood, okay, because this is where we're gonna drag our ferrocerium rod across here, okay? Next, what we're going to do is we're gonna place our foot onto the handle of our knife and make sure that it's nice and secure, okay? I can also take this material and literally jam it underneath there if I want to. At this point now, a strike of our ferro rod ignited my material. I can roll this over and start to build my fire from here. And just like that, we have fire with just one hand. So right hand was out of the mix. I utilized just my one hand and my foot for this technique. Now, a couple things just to keep in mind, I know people might ask, is, well, you're standing on your knife. Can you hurt your knife? You shouldn't destroy your knife if you just stand on it. I didn't have to put a lot of pressure, just enough to hold that in place. Yes, it's gonna get dirty, but it's better your knife gets dirty, or even if you did break the handle or something like that, at least you have a fire started, you're keeping yourself safe and warm, and when you get back to wherever you came from and you're all healed up, you can go buy yourself another knife. And I'm gonna be pretty sure nobody's gonna be heartbroken over that cracked handle if they are still alive. So that's it. Easy skill. Definitely though, go out and try it. It's one of those things that you gotta practice this skill just to get it. Once you got it, you'll be able to then store it away, but definitely give this one a shot and just make sure that you have this technique dialed in as you train with it. And then once in a while, go back and refresh with it and you'll be fine. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, check us out at coalcrackerbushcraft.com, and until the next video, stay in the woods.